It sounded like No Jumper is coming to an end. Pretty sad to hear. You know, they've been around for quite some time and they dropped a lot of bangers throughout the years. They've been pretty consistent, even after losing a bunch of the original cast, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, that whole arc was pretty entertaining. Like, you know, these guys like arguing on air, people getting fired on air. Like, that's like top tier entertainment. I don't know if it's scripted or not, but I will say all the drama along No Jumper was pretty entertaining to see. You know, like to be honest, I'm surprised No Jumper has been around for as long as it has been. You know, that place is dangerous as hell to work at. You know, you got people getting beat up mid-interview, and it's not even like there was some downtime between the getting beat up. Like, no, this dude was getting beat up, and Adam pretty much just sat there for a while and let Duke get beat up. Like, Duke dropped the whole combo on homie before they broke it up. Then you got employees disrespecting the boss. Hell, I hear that just recently Adam and some of the members there got roped up by the feds. Like, yo, what the hell? Can you imagine pulling up to work one day and your boss and half the coworkers got picked up by the feds? What for? Are they going to come rope me up next? You know what? It just sounds too dangerous. Way too dangerous. I'm quitting. I'm hopping on unemployment. Anyways, Adam22 is extremely transparent about his life, possibly even too transparent, and he just dropped a video letting us know about the current state of No Jumper. And so he just dropped the video, No Jumper is going broke. Damn, that's pretty blunt. Can't get more blunt than that. Me, Kreezy, I don't really got no money to donate, but I can't leave a like. Not like it's gonna do anything, but hey, it's a thought that counts.
So there's something that I've been hiding from you guys.
God, you've been hiding something?
No Jumper is going broke.
Wow.
I know that might sound crazy. Between both of our YouTube channels last month, we got over 25 million views.
Way more views than me.
Well on Facebook and Snapchat. We employ quite a few of the hottest content creators on the West Coast, and we pump out an insane amount of content on a weekly basis. How could we be going broke?
Tell me.
Well, let's start here. We expanded too much during COVID at just about the exact moment that our revenue streams all took a hit. We hired a whole bunch of editors and other employees, and we bought a huge office building that cost us almost $4 million, thinking that the growth that we were experiencing during the pandemic was going to continue. And unfortunately, that did not happen. Our YouTube numbers, which had doubled or even tripled, gradually returned to normal. Our Snapchat and Facebook numbers, which had exploded during COVID, sometimes even hitting 6 figures a month, shrank by about 80% or more. Our Patreon, which was absolutely killing it for a year or two when we were doing uncensored, aka interviews with
what the hell they were doing?
I mean, superstars like Kazumi and
why was so people were paying to
fell
watch
off
this?
Quite a bit with the launch of Plug Talk and a decreased interest in seeing us interview stars. In addition to that, you might recall that the channel took quite a hit when approximately 8 of our hosts left the platform.
See what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about, bro. The disrespect to the boss, like that's crazy as hell. Well, I'm not gonna lie. So pretty much what it sounded like, though, is that these guys put in a bunch of money that they didn't have to pay back. It's kind of like a credit card, right? Like, let's say you got a credit card of a balance of like, I don't know, like 10,000. Then you go ahead spending 10,000, but you don't actually have 10,000. So now the bank is like on your. That's pretty much what it sounded like with this.
Only largely recovered and managed to build up a very healthy roster of talent since then. That certainly took a toll on our business for a while as well. All that stuff hurt the business, but we were still solidly profitable. That is, until the last few months, where we experienced 2 major L's that we never could have seen coming. First, we lost the No Jumper Instagram. After almost 10 years of building it up and essentially no strikes on our account, we got taken down one day and we still have absolutely no idea why. We've had no luck getting it back despite being in contact with what seems like every Instagram recovery guy on the face of the planet.
Bro, that's what I be telling you guys, man. These social media platforms, bro, getting in contact with them is almost impossible, right? I know like on YouTube, if you get in trouble with something, you got like this contact support. I hear it's trash, right? But then like the main way I be seeing people come in contact with YouTube is like the Ask YouTube. But like, you know how frustrating it is talking to a bot and then you got to publicly tweet them out to get their attention. Like these platforms have horrible customer support.
We have been hit with a bullshit lawsuit from a former employee.
Oh my God.
Now, essentially everything in this lawsuit is completely fictional, and every lawyer that I've spoken to about it has described this as basically an extortion attempt, but it's still cost us a ton of money already, and it's expected to cost us many hundreds of thousands of dollars to see this through to completion. It's insane to me that a person that we did so much for.
I'm guessing this is the person right here. I'm guessing they're blocking his face out for legal reasons or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's definitely some stuff in this legal contract for them not to say anything. Because knowing Adam would have definitely said the person's name. I mean, he's already bold enough for putting the person himself in the frame, right? You're like, I don't know who this is, but I'm sure like if I were to look in the comments, they could probably figure out who this gentleman is. But they're suing No Jumper. They're making No Jumper go broke. So I'm not gonna go out my way to figure out who it is. He gets no clout from me.
For it can just
matter of fact, just get him off the screen.
Every single
get off the screen. Off the
reality, and we have to fight this rather than just give in to this piece of shit. So I know what you're thinking. What can you do to help? Well, I do have some ideas.
I did. I like the video.
Into 3 categories here.
I hope you're not expecting money from me.
And generous.
Oh, yeah,
Free.
you fucking expecting money from me,
I'm
Kreezy? Oh, no.
thankful to anyone
I don't like
who
No
watches
Jumper that
our
much
content
money.
at all. Follows us on the @NoJumper
I'll keep watching
LA
the content.
Instagram,
Yeah.
and
You
in
guys drop a
particular,
banger, I'll watch
those of
it.
you who drop likes and comments on our videos.
Hey, I like the video
Instagram
too. I
posts.
see it. Like I
In the long
help.
run,
I help.
that
See, for
stuff
example,
is
like if you
super
don't post
helpful.
this, all right. So you see how I left the like and Adam saying is helping. So like maybe if you leave me, Kreezy, like maybe that would help me too. I don't know. Just throwing out suggestions.
Cheap. We are really trying to get serious about embracing our members here on YouTube.
Damn,
For $5 a month, we've got a
$5.
ton of awesome benefits, including being able to watch all of our interviews free of censorship and bleeped words before they're released to
Really?
the public. Members only
Uncensored?
chat for all of our live
Members
stream
only.
content.
Oh, yo, guys, yo, hold on, bro. This is for $5. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, Adam, you're doing a marvelous job selling this off, bro. Just for $5, I can be a member on YouTube and watch uncensored interviews early. How early? A day? 20 seconds? A minute? Like how early are the interviews? And I'll be a part of the members only chat for the live streams. Yo, oh my God. This is sounding like a terrific deal, Adam. Who made this? Who made it? No way a human came up with something like this. It had to be ChatGPT. It had to be AI.
And we're just going to be prioritizing a lot of our most requested content and trying to do that live for members only. So
Live
for any
only
of you
shows
who
for the
are
members.
down to spend $5 a month to
know,
help
bro.
support the business, we're just
I don't
going to
know,
try
Adam,
to keep
Adam,
adding
I don't know,
more
but
and
hold
more
on.
stuff to make that.
Let's see what the larger tier is though, because he's charging more money, right?
And for those of you who have more money to spend,
more money. I just want to hear.
Mega premium $100
Mega-
tier to
100?
our memberships that will get your name added to the end of all our videos, and it will
What? Your name will be included at the end of our bro, guys. Could you imagine me, Kreezy, my name at the end of a No Jumper? So right, pretty much like right here. If I were to put the $100 in, boom, my name would be right here at the end of the video. If that's looking clean, hold on, looking clean, bro. Shit, I might have to just put the $100 down.
will also get you consistent advice and opinions on your music submissions with one free submission per month and discounted additional songs. Basically, we're just trying to do as much as possible for anybody who's down to join this tier. So
I was getting that YouTube ad revenue. I might just do it
and try to like really give you actual professional advice about what we think that you should do with your career and everything like that. And you know, we're going to try to add even more value for that $100 tier as time goes by.
Well, you know, this sounds like an amazing deal. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna put the money down. Like, what? $500? You out your mind? But this sounds like a great idea, and you know, I'm sure No Jumper is gonna be fine. You know, Adam is a very creative gentleman, and you know, final resort, last resort, really. If none of that works, you can just get your wife laying on a podcast. Just like have like niggas like have her her on the No Jumper podcast. Take the ad revenue for that. You know what I'm saying? People will definitely pay for that.